Hello everyone and welcome back. This is game number 2 of the losers round 4 matchup between Hooma and Belle. We're now watching from Hooma's perspective. He is in blue as the Hojo. Over there in red is Belle as the Mori. And this map is Tranquil Streams, chosen by Hooma. Very interesting. I don't think we've seen this map so far in this tournament, and I think there's a good reason for that, is this map is very suitable for camping. With these streams right here, you can really set up choke points. And if the enemy starts on the other side of the rivers, you have good missile units. It can be very hard to attack on this map, especially back when matchlocks were all the rage, with how unbalanced they were. It could actually be pretty much impossible to win if your opponent had matchlocks and you had to try and cross that stream. Like I said, it's a very good map for bow units, though they are on the same side of the map this time, so not as big an advantage as it could be. You have two bow warrior monks over here for Hooma, along with the front line of Yari Ashigaru, but one thing I'm not sure about this build is if you have that Yari Ashigaru spear wall, they really got to be experienced, and these are all fresh, but since they are fresh, they don't cost too much, so these are not a huge amount of Koku invested into that. 5 Katana Samurai as well, along with the Naginata Monk Hero, and the General. Looking on Belle's side, very odd army for Belle, mostly infantry. There's what, one cavalry unit? Yes, this one bow cavalry here, but other than that, it's Naginata Samurai, a Yari Hero, and Katana Samurai. So a very infantry-based build, very strange for Belle. See if she can pull it off. Looks like she's going right to it as well. Doesn't want to sit around and get picked off by bow warrior monks. That's never a good thing. So just running in, and unfortunately for Hooma, okay, well, it didn't look like he was micro-using bows shooting into the Naginatas, which is not a good idea. He's now shooting his fire attack into the Katana Samurai. Killed a pretty decent amount. This one lost about 20, this one lost about 7, so for an initial volley, it wasn't too bad. Maybe shooting into the Yari Hero or the Katana Samurai. So just going straight into the Yari Ashigaru line, which isn't a bad idea if they're unexperienced, as these Naginatas should be able to smash right through these Yaris, and in fact they are already wavering at 112 men, and all these frontline Yari Ashigaru are already in red morale. So if you're going to do that Yari Ashigaru spear wall, they really do have to be experienced, or they'll just get plowed through, no problem. Yari Hero will be interesting because of hold firm. It's a very, very good thing to use. You can time it well. Use that defensive bonus and also makes your men unbreakable. Unless they nerfed it. Did they nerf stand firm? They might have. Last time I checked, that's what it did, so that's what I'm sticking with. The Katanas are laying in wait. Naginata monks in the rear waiting for those big war cries towards the end of the map, and it looks like Belle, both sides are being very patient actually, and just layering their attacks. As units rout, they get replaced by reserves. Very interesting. The heroes are staying back for Belle as well, so it looks like she wants to tire him out and then have those heroes come in and clean up and flunk those war cries. It could be huge. Very importantly, the ranged units over there for Hooma have been capturing that building, so they haven't been in the fight at all and haven't been able to contribute at all, but they're now moving up, and if they get there in time, it could be a pretty big pincer attack that could potentially throw this battle in his favor. Belle has captured the archery dojo, which will be pretty much useless for him in this battle, but Hooma now has the sword dojo, which could be big in a grinded out infantry battle like this one. Generals now stand and fight for Hooma, and for Belle as well. So this will be in very tight quarters, just very infantry heavy, and they're just going to try and grind it out. Oh man, I see Kisho bombs. Where are they? Bombs come out everywhere, and if those were thrown... They were thrown here by Hooma. They are invisible using stealth, so it's not going to be good for him though, because they're going to get the bigger morale penalty as the ranged units are flying right over them and causing morale shock to his own troops. He's now trying to move in. I think that did more harm than good. That was actually a pretty good volley. But look, see, as you see, the wavering is hitting Hooma's units here. Belle's units are actually still totally fine, morale-wise. So it's not how you want to use Kisho ninjas in this day and age. Ever since the big morale nerf that nerfed matchlocks, it's the same for Kisho ninjas. I'm a little bitter about that because it did kill my original ninja corps. Such is life. And more Kisho ninjas. We are hitting the general. Using Belle's own tactic against her. Very interesting. Killed 10 men in that volley. We'll see if he can kill the general, because it looks like the battle's going in Belle's favor a little bit, so he might need something very big right now to try to get back. Very dense formation these bombs are going into. As you can see, killed about 60 men of that Yari Ashigaru unit, but only one more general unit has gone down, so there's still 19 men. Doesn't look like the bow cavalry will be able to take out these Kisho ninjas, so she's actually in a bit of a predicament right here. Her mainline infantry is holding strong and managing to rout enough of Hooma's units where they won't. Well, they might not be able to pull this out. See, the Kisho ninjas should be joining the melee battle soon, along with the Katana cavalry. More bombs going into the general. Hits a few of them, killed 3 men, but the general is still alive. Down to 14 men now. 11 but the general is still alive, inspired and rallied. Kishinin just now moving into melee, but it's not going to be enough as Hooma's main line is breaking completely. And a very close battle. Those Kishinin just could have turned it, but just didn't get lucky on his bomb throws there. The general's being attacked as well. The 6 men should be off the field soon. We'll see if these Kishinin just can do a little bit of damage and maybe take out that general for maybe a last second victory. But even if they do kill the general, they just don't have enough men, I believe. Yeah, it's mostly just going to be bows once these units break here, but does have one Yari Ashigaru. Oh, these are 2 Naginata monks though, so this could go either way. The Yari heroes here with 3 men, Naginata monk hero here with 12, 1, 2 Naginata monks, 3 Naginata monks, and 2 Kata Samurai, so it's still very close. The general's off the field for both players at this point, so anything can happen, but these missing units route could cause a chain round. There they go. The warrior monks off the field. So we have wavering here from the Naginata monk hero. For some reason the Yari hero is doing a little better than him in morale. It's not supposed to happen with the monks, but oh, the momentum's just going to be a little bit too much in Belle's favor, it looks like. I think she's going to end up winning this with 2 units left, one of which is wavering. There's going to be just enough here for Belle to win. So 2 very close matches here from Belle and Hooma, but it looks like Belle will be the one moving on in the losers round bracket. 92 Naginata monks in this unit, 91 or 76 in the other. And getting surrounded here and wavering, this is going to be it, the very end of this battle. They seem to have rallied a little bit. One of these units here, Naginata monk for Belle, is wavering, so maybe a chain route could change things. You just never know. It's one thing we love about this game. 1 man in the Naginata monk hero unit trying to rejoin the battle as well. Now these monks are not going down without a fight. They were wavering, but they seem to have rallied just a little bit. If one side can get their war cry timer back up, that could be huge as well. There goes a unit for Belle off the field with 5 Naginata monks. So close, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a lot of close battles lately. This one will be no different. 62 monks in that unit. Oh, and there they go. 1 routed. 1's at 60 men and very tired. If that unit held out, it could have been a different story, but Belle might be the one to outlast this. Oh, that Naginata monkey is running off. Good. She gets control of it and bringing it back into the fight. 57 men and steady. 71 in that unit. 1 in the hero unit. 12 Katana heroes. Yeah, it looks like Belle has too much firepower at this point for Hooma to be winning. Actually, they're kind of retreating a little bit. Maybe not a good idea. I think we'll take the damage there while moving. Take advantage of it. Being able to watch the one-on-one combat here, very cool. Ooh, right in the neck. Gotta hurt. There it is. Unit has routed, so Belle takes the series 2-0. I'll see you back in the main menu. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Belle takes the series 2-0 against Hooma. Despite getting the sweep, it was a very close match. Both those battles came down to the last couple units. It's always very exciting to see matches like that, so I totally love seeing things like that. And a decent amount of micro. Both sides, you know, using a lot of infantry and going for those grinded out battles, but don't think that just because it's a grinded out battle that you don't have to micro. That's not true at all, especially what we saw in the first map. It's actually very intricate, the sort of things that Belle was doing with her infantry. Try and lure Hooma out, but Hooma's being very patient and careful. That's a big credit to him for not falling into any sort of trap. But in the end, Belle got the better of it and gets the win. They'll be moving on here. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all in the next match.